Hi, my name is Andre Jones, and thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts around what makes an effective training. In a few moments, I'm going to share with you four topics. Number one, what do I do to make sure that training is effective? Number two, how do I handle resistance? Number three, what's the difference between a large versus a small group, and how do I make sure that that training is effective? And then last but not least, what are those key measurables that's important to modern service departments? So let's begin. First, what do I do to make training effective? I'll tell you, I spend a lot of time making sure that I understand the audience. Why? Because it is all about the audience. I make sure that I understand and gain perspective of those issues that are most important to them. Because when I'm delivering, I make sure that the information that I am delivering is resourceful and relevant. Resourceful is basically my way of saying I want to make sure that I provide them with the necessary tips and tools to help them be successful on the job. And then relevant, well, that's just making sure that the topics that I'm talking about actually is something that they deal with on the job. Last but not least, I think that effective training is memorable, it's inspirational, and it's motivational. It's something that helps them, or at least something that they draw back to and think about when they're dealing with those tough days. And it underscores their passion as to why they're doing what they're doing every single day. Next, how do I handle resistance? This is tough because you never know what's the true driver of resistance. Therefore, I spend a lot of time just basically listening. I don't speak quickly about resistance. I ask a lot of questions so that way I can try to figure out the primary driver behind it. And then once I identify those drivers, I just simply take my time and overcome objections by making sure that I partner with that participant on the journey towards those possibilities, endless possibilities of what could be successful. The training sometimes isn't necessarily the ends to the means. But what is important is that those people who have certain perceptions about the training have an opportunity to surface those assumptions, and I do my best to make sure that they can see the positive outcomes of what it could be. Next, success in various training environments. I've had a fair share of opportunity delivering training to large versus small groups. And one thing that I've found is that when I'm training large groups, I'm better served making sure that the training is engageful. They have a lot of opportunities to ask questions and I answer those questions. But I spend time having conversations with them, exploring the issues that they face on the job and bringing the material to life. Now in a smaller setting, especially in dealerships, I draw upon my ability to come across as a coach. I spend some time with individuals pretty much assessing their personal opportunities as it relates to the job and providing them with one-on-one approaches to improving their performance. Last but not least, when we talk about modern service measurables, I have to tell you that my personal opinion is that it's all about the fundamentals. In today's modern service department, customer retention, service profitability, and then last but not least, recommendations from customers will only be had if they take the opportunity to focus on those basic skills, greeting customers in the lane, opening up doors, valuing their time, making sure that they're informed about the status, and then last but not least, giving them an opportunity to know that you've done your job right by fixing the vehicle right the first time. If service advisors, if service departments just focus on those key elements, they'll provide an exceptional service experience that customers will truly appreciate. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my thoughts with you, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day.